What's up, buddies? Welcome to our first FIFA 17 video. Now, on the docket today, we're going to be reviewing what we think are going to be the FIFA 17 ratings for quite a few players from the Premier League. This video has taken a lot of time to put together. We've built the team, gone into great detail in terms of how I think the players are going to be upgraded. We've then had people make us the actual FIFA 17 card layouts for every single player. If you're excited to see all of this, smash the like button, and this video does very well. I will actually continue the series on. Maybe the next video we do is the rest of the Premier League. So we'll do teams like Manchester United, Chelsea, and all the other ones. Now, before we get into the FIFA 17 ratings, I get asked by a lot of people if I'm going to be playing fantasy football this year. The answer to that, in short, is yes. I'm going to be playing using the Sun Dream Team, and the link to the website, you can get the actual app on Android and Apple. All the details for the Sun Dream Team fantasy football setup is in the description down below. Go check it out. You can sign up just like I did, pick out your team like I did. You don't have to copy my team, but I think it's pretty damn incredible, and you got a chance to win £1 million. And I'm actually very proud of my team. I've gone with a few loyal players that I enjoy in Ultimate Team, and I'm just hoping they translate into FIFA. Obviously, Zlatan, I believe, is going to do well, but Michy Batshuayi, I love using him in the game, like in Ultimate Team itself. So I'm hoping real life football, he's just as dominant. He's saying he wants to be the next Drogba, so I'm really excited about that. You got to fit in De Bruyne and Eric Dyer, and then we've got Mane and Bolasie. Bolasie, a bit of a risk because he can be quite inconsistent, but then outside of that, I think I just have very good players. Monreal, consistent. Bellerin, good and consistent. Williams with his new signing at Everton. Alderweireld is going to be great, and of course Begovic as well moving is going to be good. Now, of course, I'm showing you guys this on the Friday because the season starts tomorrow, so make sure you sign up. If you want to join my league, this is how you do it. Well, the actual link to the league is in the description. It'll take you right to this page, and again, you can do it even on your Apple phone, you can do it on your Android phone as well, but make sure you put the pin that you see in the description. It's also right on the screen at the middle part. That'll get you into this Nick 2018 league. That's where I'm going to be playing all season, and I'm going to actually have a giveaway for you guys. First place finish is going to get £100. Second place is going to get £50. Third place is going to get £25 at the end of the season. Now, moving on to the FIFA 17 Ultimate Team predictions part of the video. Here, as you guys can see, is the full Leicester City, what I think is going to be starting 11. Now, there's going to be undoubtedly debates all across the board, and I want to have constructive debates with you guys in the comments. So if there's certain players that you guys don't agree with, I've actually gone into detail in terms of even their stats, their in-game, not their in-game stats, but their actual card stats. I've tried to boost and change all the players the way I think they're going to go. So starting from the top, I do think that Vardy and Musa are going to be set up in a 4-4-2 together. I think Vardy is going to at least be an 82 with the season that he had and how well he did in terms of his club as well. Now, Kapuska might not get into the team. He's a relatively new signing, but I thought, why not put him in there? I think he'll probably get boosted up to a silver with those types of stats. Drinkwater for sure is going to get into the team. And I actually think Mendy's going to get dropped down to a non-rare, but then boosted a little bit in stats. I think Mahrez, a lot of people are going to argue about. Again, with the season that he's had, I think he'll get an 83, maybe an 82 rated. A lot of people telling me they thought he'd get an 85, but I think 83 is safe. And I've seen a lot of articles saying now, especially Ranieri, saying that Mahrez is actually staying with the club, and I got to give him full respect. I do find that really weird that someone like Conte would leave to go to Chelsea. Why wouldn't you just stay with Leicester? They got Champions League football, see how they do this year, and then next year maybe make your big money move. Now, my back line I think is pretty well the starting 11. Fuchs I think is a good rating. Morgan and Huth, I'm sure people may disagree with me with. Maybe they think that actually Morgan should be 80, Huth should be 79, but I think I got the ratings pretty proper. And Morgan, I do think deserves a pace upgrade. What is he at right now? Like 40 pace in FIFA 15 or 16? Just looking at all these cards and these players, I can't wait for FIFA 17 to come out. Now, I absolutely love the work that's gone into this Arsenal team. I had one of my graphic designers, Helmer Gaming, help me with all of this. He's a fantastic guy. Tice, of course, made the thumbnail as well. So both of their Twitter links are going to be in the description, as well as all of the other football app stuff. So go check them out, show them some love, because look at this amazing work. Of course, Giroud's the legend, and honestly, there's a few trolls in there. So of course, Giroud is the legend troll. He's going to be well rated. He's not going to be 99 rated. I'm sure Nepenthes is jizzing in that beautiful card. And then, of course, a little bit of banter from me, and hopefully you guys don't get too angry in the comments at the end of the day. But that Johnny Evans, I just had to put him in there. Now, that's not disrespecting Johnny Evans, but I just find it hilarious with Arsenal's transfer policy. I don't know, watch me be proven wrong, and as this video is released, they signed Mustafi and they signed Lacazette or whatever, but it just doesn't seem like they're actually signing anyone new. So I think Arsenal fans will be lucky enough to get Evans. I'm thinking that's that's the team that's going to be there until Gabriel and or Mertesacker are fit again. But I think all around the squad layout and the player ratings is pretty damn good. Now, of course, you guys can see Santi Cazorla hanging out behind the Arsenal badge. A lot of people would disagree that he's not in the team. Maybe, you know, you put Aaron Ramsey out on the wing and then Santi gets in at CDM with Xhaka and Özil. Same thing with the Ox. Like, does he get into the starting 11? I'm sure there's going to be a lot of debates in the comments down below, but I think overall the team is really nice. Alexis Sanchez staying at an 86 I think is perfect. Ramsey getting boosted to an 83, Özil going to an 88 with those specific stats I think is great. Xhaka, I'm sure Arsenal fans are a little worried about as well, but I think those stats are pretty darn accurate. Koscielny up to an 85 I think is very fair, and Cech up to an 86 I think as well is fair. Monreal, for how consistent and incredible he was, I think he deserves to go up to an 81 with those stats. And of course, where is he? Hector Bellerin right there. A lot of people are going to say 96 pace is a bit much. I think he deserves it, which is why I kind of wanted to make his card look that great, but I'm assuming EA is probably going to give him like a 92, 91, 93 pace stat. And of course, the team that can never seem to finish above Arsenal, Spurs, is here, and I think this setup also looks fantastic. Again, a lot of arguments maybe throughout the midfield in terms of who deserves to be there. I just decided to build this team with a 4-2-3-1 center attacking mid setup. I'm sure we could easily do a 4-2-3-1 with the left mids and right mids, and probably have Eriksen as a left mid, Lamela as the right mid. Now, I do realize that Dembele is suspended, I think for something he did last season, so you may see Wanyama in the team and Dyer working together for a bit, but I do think that is going to be their best setup. Rose deserves the upgrades and the pace upgrades and all that stuff. I think he deserved to be in the team of the season in FIFA 16, let alone these upgrades in 17. Walker, I think, is going to get that type of a card for sure, and it's probably going to be fighting Bellerin in terms of the best card to use as a right back in FIFA 17 Ultimate Team. Another guy I'm super excited to use, I love his team of the season card in FIFA 16, is Toby Alderweireld's FIFA 17 card. I think that's the stats that he's going to be at. Maybe EA might give him like 66 to 68 pace instead of the 70, but I think he deserves that, and Hugo Lloris absolutely being boosted up to 86. I'm sure the few arguments there are going to be Dele Alli, Dyer, and maybe even Kane in terms of their stats. So of course, let me know in the comments down below, do you guys agree or disagree with anyone in this setup? I think it looks absolutely fantastic. Again, a whole bunch of players that I would love to use, but I'd love to see your guys' reactions to it. And of course, last but not least, Manchester City rounding out the top four from the Premier League last season in 4th place. This is going to probably cause a lot of controversy. I spent a lot of time with my viewers as well, trying to figure out what we think the best setup's going to be. A lot of you guys that may not even watch Manchester City may be looking at this and saying, what the hell? Like, what is going on here? There's so many weird things. Why would they use 3 at the back? Why is Fernandinho at center back? Why is Clichy at left mid? Nick, are you on drugs? Now, I actually took a lot of recommendations from City fans, and again, if you're a City fan and you agree or disagree with this, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But a lot of people, and I've seen a lot of articles about Pep Guardiola talking about Fernandinho, saying that he is good enough to be moved into the center back role and actually be that creative force pushing up the field, kind of similar to what he did with Alaba. So I just thought, why not run with it? Now, Vincent Kompany, I don't know if he's still injured or not, and you know what, you might argue that he deserves to be in the team and Fernandinho could be pushed up the field, but I actually think this is going to be the setup. Vincent Kompany actually taking Otamendi out, and then of course the little bit of banter with Stones being 99 rated. The only thing that's 99 rated in absolute insanity is the price that they paid for him. But I do think spending all that money that he is going to get into the starting 11. Joe Hart staying at his rating, maybe even being downgraded for what happened in the Euros, I'm not entirely sure. People may disagree with that. But building on from Fernandinho being moved to center back, talking about Clichy at left mid, throughout the entire preseason, Pep has actually been using Clichy out wide at left mid in that like box-to-box defensive role. So I thought, why not just do that in the Premier League? Gundo, I think, is going to get into the starting 11. I'm not sure if he's going to be injured for a little while. They did pay good money for Sane, so I think he's going to get in the team for sure. But the debate for me raged in the front 3 and then the last part of the midfield. I'm not entirely sure if De Bruyne is going to be pushed up to right forward, or maybe he's actually going to be in the midfield and David Silva is going to be pushed up the team. But I think David Silva is too good to be excluded from the team entirely. Aguero definitely going to be their first choice at striker, and I think Pep loves Nolito from what I can see, and considering Sterling hasn't been that great and has kind of just fallen off the bandwagon, with all of that, I think that Nolito's actually going to get in the team ahead of Sterling. And another one that you guys may be wondering is like, where the hell is Yaya Toure? Well, apparently Pep doesn't like Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure doesn't like Pep. I think there's some rumblings of Yaya going to Inter anyways, so I just think he's not even going to get into the team, and maybe even by the time you watch this video, he might not even be at City anymore. But looking at this team, it absolutely seems like it's going to be the Premier League winner. Now, I'm excited if you guys want another video like this, and if you love this setup, remember to smash the like button, boys. Now, at the tail end of the video, if this video hits 5 or 6,000 likes, I'll know that you guys really like this setup. And for a Friday video, if the video does get around that many likes, then I really know you guys want that, because I think Man City is going to win the Premier League, but I also think that Man United has a chance to win the Premier League. So I would love to spend some time trying to put together what I think is going to be the FIFA 17 Man United team and their ratings, and maybe even put together a Liverpool team and a Chelsea team to see what they're going to look like. So if you want to see that next video, remember, smash that like button. Again, thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to sign up to the Sun Dream Team Fantasy Football website or do it on the app, and we'll see who understands football the best by the end of the year. Catch you on the flip side. Peace!